Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. He was here a couple of weeks ago. And
Yes,
he's back.
indeed.
My brother, Trae the Truth.
You might well make me a honorary host, huh?
You just trying to make up for the COVID, not being up here during COVID. That's all.
Yeah, because I should have been up here more, huh? I don't like Zoom.
You don't like the
I
Zoom?
don't like Zoom.
Me neither.
I spoke to Trae the other day, and I've never heard Trae sound so down in my life. Trae said, I've been in my room. I haven't left the house. And I know that you every week you fly to L.A. to see your daughter.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So now what happened last time we spoke to you? You said you were going to see your daughter that week. Now what happened in that situation?
They didn't show up. I actually ended up getting served. And remember I told you, I think I said we were supposed to go to court that next week, but they couldn't find us. So actually, I believe she just got served finally a day or two ago. The judge just was like, they gave permission to have us served, putting it on the door, because at this point you've been chasing her for so long, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I go to court March 8th, and I don't know, man, I'm trying to get in a positive space, because they say, you speak things into existence. So, with all them violations, hopefully as a father, they just do what's right and let me get my child.
So you got served and then she got served as well?
So I got served a few times. Mm-hmm. So when I went to the airport, it's so cold, I went to the airport, and as I'm waiting to see my baby, instead of my baby coming, the man come up and served me.
Mm-hmm. Damn it,
so
man.
I end up sitting there for a little while, and I end up having to fly back home.
The only thing I've seen from the other side is they say that you're doing this for publicity. That you
and
doing
that's
this
crazy.
To sell records and
I'm glad y'all all here, because y'all know me. Y'all know me real well. So it was said that I used my baby Truth as a prop when I came to do an interview with y'all. Like, what I get out of that? Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't. If y'all know me, y'all know she won't go to nobody. When she with me, you can't. Ain't nobody gonna be allowed to hold. Ain't nobody gonna be allowed to talk. But she either gonna be up playing or she gonna fall asleep in my lap, which I think she did on the interview. Yeah.
So she also said that you defamed her. That you said something about put hands on at one time or something like that.
Right now, man, all these lies, bro. Never touched a female in my life, which it's crazy, because in any custody case, you can't have 50-50 joint custody if you have any type of domestic violence, anything. I actually have 50-50 joint custody, which it's just a crazy situation, because it's like they going down the list of all kind of things. It's like they taking me through the ringer to either prolong it or hopefully hope something stick on the wall and they'll keep me from getting to my child. Because in the paperwork, which these are actual lawsuits that's against me, for you to say things like that gives the courts the right to say, hey, well, he doesn't get to see his child. We should restrain him from that. Everybody who know me know I never whooped a child in my life. That's one thing I don't do, and let alone a female. Like, I ain't found the female to even try me like that in the first place, because I ain't disrespectful like that. So it's just, it's a crazy situation, man. And I think now I'm just, as strong as I am, it's like it just got me to my limit, man. It's like now I'm just waiting to see what these courts do, because what I will say is I am going to be 10 toes down with the movement of getting parents equal rights, not just for fathers, but for mothers too. But I'm going to be more for fathers, because the court's not designed for fathers, and I'm learning that, because in my situation, if you have anything from 5 to 10 violations and they ain't said nothing to you, they ain't even gave you a slap on the wrist, it's like, what would have happened if that was me who did that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's the process, man. And I think at the end of the day, God got the last say. So
always.
Yeah, and my daughter know. I know no matter what I'm dealing with right now, what I'm seeing, how she act, I know once I get in that vicinity and I'm able to hug my child, she know.
Do you think social media has helped or hurt the situation, like when you make things public like this?
So for me, I don't think it necessarily hurt, because I don't bash. I've never mentioned her name. I don't send. Actually, I tell people to be positive.
Right.
And then it made me think, because also in this suit where it says defamation and emotional distress. Well, clearly I'm the one that's stressed because everybody's seen that. I never said her name, but then she does an interview with a blog, gives them a picture and gives them her full name. So it's like, what is it? Is you really scared of social media, or you not scared of social media and you only want certain people to know if it's going to seem like it's going to go in your favor? So even still, I still ain't going to say a name. I feel like, man, I'm not going to, in any interview, anything, I ain't in the bashing her. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my main thing is going to always remain the same. I'm just trying to rightfully have my child. My proper time that's allotted, that I work hard for, that I don't interrupt hers, interfere with hers, I should be allowed to be a father. And I feel like that's only fair. I don't feel I'm asking for nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is I told everybody to be positive, and then people know how I am about my kids. Ain't nobody, y'all know the internet, nobody trying to harm her, man. I think it's more, this is the second time it's happened since my daughter's been born. The first time I kept it under the rug, dealing with it, but this time it's like, if it's a chance I can get messed over, I'm gonna openly tell the truth. That's just what it is. That way it's documented and people can see. Because last time, nobody knows that I didn't get my daughter till she was 4 months old for the first time. You see what I'm saying? So that's almost 8 months of my daughter's life I'd have been stripped of. So now, no, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna bash, I'm not gonna tear down, but I'm not gonna be quiet, because it's a lot of fathers that probably gave up. If they wasn't me, they probably would have gave up. I'm just not giving up.
Is there a mediation possible?
We went through that process. We got a whole court order. I mean, that we had to come to agreement with that court order. That court order has been in place since 2020, I believe. So at the end of the day, if we both agreed to it, we supposed to abide. That's like me having my child, and I decided to say, hey, you know what? I don't think I need to give her back to you. And we go 120 days of me not giving it back to her. That's me just violating the order. Like right now, I can't even get on the phone. Right now, she using the social media then made her feel a certain way, so she don't feel safe even let me talk to my child on the phone now. It's just the games that's being played. It's an irritating situation. But like I say, I'm trying to make a positive out of it. Like today, I'm going in Times Square. Actually, in a couple hours, I'm having them put up videos of my daughter on the Viacom building. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna uplift my child.
That's what it is. So you have a new project coming out, I see?
I feel like I'm at a point.
This is your therapy.
Yeah, I feel like, man, until I sit down with Charlamagne to go the other route to sit down with some people, what I do best is just vent, you know. And
I'm gonna take Trae. Trae to see the lady. Trae gonna go see the lady. Therapist.
I give you my word. I'm not.
I never
scared
heard
to
Trae like
attempt.
that, man. When I spoke to Trae the other day, I said, man, I've never heard Trae. Trae's usually somebody, when you speak to, he gonna uplift you, he gonna make you feel better. But that day I was like, man, Trae's going through it.
And there's a song on there called Vent, right?
Yeah, it's a song called Vent. That's it's just me good. So the reason for this tape, right? So I do a lot of pain music and I keep it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what I'm doing, what I got going on. And March is just a heavy month, you know what I'm saying? This is the month Nipsey passed. My brother who got killed, this is his birthday. Tomorrow's the anniversary of Lyric passing. Then I go to court with Truth this month. It's just like March is just, it's just a lot going on. And I feel like, man, for me, to make me comfortable, I just want to let it out and give it to the world. You know what I'm saying? And the reason of doing that also because it pissed me off to hear somebody say, oh, he doing that because he need record sales. Like, one, first and foremost, I never have to rap again in life, just off, let alone off my company bump box. So let's get that clear right now. Two, Truth Season has, because inside the paperwork it says Truth Season was being used to exploit my daughter's name, which you forget she named after me. But also, Truth Season has nothing to do, that's straight street music, has nothing to do with my child. So it's like you're not even doing the research while you trying to throw these stories out there, you know? And
You've been Trae the Truth for a long time.
I thought so. So
You had Can't Ban the Truth. It's always been.
it's a long list of them,
I was
man.
like, huh.
So to hear that, you know, it irritate me. And True Season is a dope project, but me being the person I am, just to show that it ain't got nothing to do with that, I ain't even really been promoting it no more. Just to show like this ain't got nothing to do with that, man. I'm just trying to be a father to get my child, man.
Well, let's get your single on now. What's the name of the single?
Hope It Don't Change You. It's not even necessarily a single. I feel like that need to be heard from all parents, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of parents that go through these situations that don't have the voice, that don't have the funds, that don't even have the means to speak up. Man, there's so many people.
And that wasn't even on True Season.
At all.
No. Yeah.
So, but I'm glad somebody can see it. So, you know, I got to get to a point where I got to just know not to argue back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And which that get hard because you got people on there that don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Going off that because Billboard printed an article and it said something about abuse. And it's like, I ain't never abused a woman in my life. And it's like, y'all can't feed into that without knowing the facts or without even talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, you live and you learn. I feel like, man, when something good coming for you, the devil gonna try and tell you now. And it's all about how you built. I feel like the man up above got me built stronger than most. So no matter what I'm going through now, I ain't tapped out yet.
That's crazy for Billboard to do that, especially when they gave you the what was it?
So they did tell me it's the difference between the awards and the magazine write-up part. But they did it based off to protect them and I get them they leeway. They did it based off all her lawsuits. I got 3 lawsuits from her. Like she got a lawsuit saying I live in L.A. Y'all know I don't live in L.A. I got a lawsuit saying emotional distress. Her life is in danger because fans don't necessarily agree with what she's doing. I got another one about domestic violence, saying I threatened my other child. Like, Brian, my kids they hurt by even seeing all this because they know, like, you talking to a man that, don't get it twisted, is probably one of the most stand-up G's out there. But when it comes to his kids, they run over me, man. I don't even tell my kids no, let alone pop them. You know what I'm saying? So it just becomes a frustrating situation, and it's like right now I had to pay for I got a whole lawyer in L.A., bro. Never lived in L.A. in my life. Why am I fighting 3 situations right now in L.A. and I'm in Houston? You know what I'm saying? So it's just a process of trying to wear me down because if I wasn't strong, then I'd be like, man, you know what? Y'all got it. I'm gonna get out y'all way. They win that situation, and I can't let that happen for my child because I feel if I walk away of any less that I fight for her, I'm gonna feel like I'm not the man I'm supposed to be. You know, I'd rather take everything that come under the sun, whether you shoot missiles, rockets, whatever at me, all scars, everything, fighting for my child, and to let one thing be thrown at me, and then I go try and go around the corner and get out the way.
We got to make this special announcement, right? So for most people that don't know, when I started doing my car shows, I wanted to do one in Houston about 4 years ago. When I called Trae, but I ain't gonna front, I ain't had the money, right? The way it was, Houston was too expensive. But now we doing it this year. DJ Envy's car show, the Drive Your Dreams car show, is coming to Houston June 19th for Father's Day. So, but it's not just a regular car show. I'm bringing all my cars, all the New York City cars, 50 cars. Anybody from New York, we coming down to Houston, right? Trae called me and said, that's cute. You got your little cute cars, but that ain't Houston. So we going to do a little different. It's New York City versus Houston.
Oh, it's a versus.
This is a versus.
Oh,
Trae versus Envy. Houston versus New York. Juneteenth, Father's Day. So it's the perfect Father's Day
Houston
tickets.
gonna win that.
Yeah, I think Houston's gonna win.
No, it's not. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Y'all don't know how to trick out y'all cars like
What
people
you
down
talking about?
south. No,
the 80s and 90s era, the paid in full era, the 88 BMWs.
I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking nobody from New York, but when you come to Texas, we got a different car game, man.
Nah, y'all got them cute cars with them little things on.
Ain't nothing little about them. Ain't nothing little.
Slabs?
No, swingers.
Even I think Houston's gonna win.
Look,
and
you're
I'm
not
from New
gonna-
York.
Exactly.
Whose side you on, Yee?
I'm just saying.
It is.
Look.
New York has never been known for its car culture.
What
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
We got
at
a lot
all.
of potholes.
We do have a lot of problems.
we don't have
bring
garages.
all our cars down.
Oh, we got a lot of Polos in Texas too. We're gonna make it work. So yes, it's official. Trae versus DJ Envy, New York versus Houston car show, which I recommend they get their tickets early. And I didn't even tell you, Envy. You know, I got the deal with Mattel and the partnership with them. So Hot Wheels is actually involved. So we gonna do something.
New York, though. I think that company was created in New York.
Yeah,
So
but guess what? They down with me. So they
Well,
they
bring your own,
coming.
Envy. You better find something else.
Bring your own. So so it's
Yeah,
of
so
course,
Hot Wheels gonna
Envy's
do
down
something
with Barbie,
crazy for
so-
us too, huh?
Envy's down with Barbie, so watch out.
Shut up now. Don't forget, tickets go on sale today, so you could get your tickets today. Kids 5 and under are free. There's going to be rides, amusement rides.
It's gonna be a family
jumpies.
fun day. Yeah, we gotta make
teach
it
the
that.
kids how to jump rope.
You
There's
gonna
going
have
to
a
be face
camel
painting.
again?
I don't know if they're gonna let the animals in the building.
They're going to let the animals in the building. I spoke to them yesterday.
Oh, they did?
They're going to let the animals in the building. So
Well,
there's going
then
to be
we probably
animals.
gonna have
It's going to be
animals
a
in the building.
family fun day. Bring the kids out. Bring your pappy, your mommy, whoever it is. Come on out. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be music. It's just going to be like food, everything. So Juneteenth, that's a Sunday. Father's Day. Come on out. We're going to have a lot
watch
of fun.
New York get washed by Houston. Jesus Christ.
We're going to have a lot of fun, but it's for the culture. We're just going to
Yeah,
have fun with it. It's a
definitely.
family fun day. Bring the kids out. And we just going to have a lot of fun. Me and Trae going to be there. There's going to be a lot of surprises. And we can't wait to see you guys. It's the first car show that I'm doing in Houston, the first of many. And we're going to do this every year. And
Yeah.
some of the proceeds that we do are going to go back to Houston because when we make money in the market, we like to give back to the market. And we're going to make sure that we take care of the kids out in Houston. So get your tickets now. Tickets are on sale. Click the link in my bio. Click the link in Trae's bio. And Trae, thank you for doing this with me. You know, as soon as you heard, you was like, Envy, I'm in. Let's do this together. Let's do something for the city.
For sure, man. You know, I always love the cars, you know, and then, you know, my little bro Roger's always crazy about cars too. So, you know, this would be a good alley. And honest, bro, with me, this probably one of the first days of me even leaving my room, getting out the house. I really wanted the interview to be more uplifting, but it put me back in that mind frame of thinking about my child, man. So, again, make sure y'all come out to the car show. As far as the situation with my daughter, man, it's just prayers up, man. I feel like whatever God got in store, we're going to deal with it. We're going to take it head first, you know what I'm saying? And I'm clarifying it on the Breakfast Club now. I don't care to bash her. I don't care to put her name out there. So no matter how much they try and say they being tore down or this and that, I can only speak facts of me not being able to see my child.
There you have it. It's Trae the Truth. It's the Breakfast Club in Houston. I'm going to see y'all Juneteenth. In New
Yeah.
York, we coming heavy.